I'll start by selecting a typical DTF machine, the Jing Flying and Calibrator, and begin the profile building wizard. I'll choose the CMYK and white ink set and set the resolution to 720 by 1800 dpi, 6 pass, using Epson i3200 heads. Everything else stays the same, and dot size is variable. Next, I'll demonstrate the DTF hybrid screening. Name Profile Hybrid. This process typically applies to black t-shirts, so I'll select black as the shirt color and print the white linearization on a mirrored black t-shirt. This helps determine the minimum amount of white ink needed for adequate coverage while maintaining brightness. As you can see here, we start at 100% white and reduce it in 5% increments. This approach, similar to DTG, helps find the optimal white ink percentage, usually around 95% or 100%. I'll leave it at 100% for now. The next step is to set up the DTF separation, which automatically invokes our hybrid screening. You can adjust the LPI, lines per inch, for the halftone screen dots, typically starting at 25. The lower the LPI, the larger the dot, and vice versa. Additionally, you can set the color spread, which is the amount of color removed between the dots. I'll set it to 2 pixels. Now I'll move on to the brightness chart to achieve maximum brightness for the halftone output, and I'll print and measure this mirrored chart. I have some pre-measured data, so I'll import it. Next is the standard color white linearization. Again, I'll print and measure it. The output is already mirrored, saving time. After that, I'll print the gamut chart with 1,000 patches for a 2 t-shirt setup. This workflow includes 4 print steps and 3 measurement steps. If you've already determined the white ink amount, you can skip the first step. I'll import existing measurement data and proceed to build the profile. The result is a wide gamut, which I've named Hybrid 2. This profile is suited for black or colored t-shirts. The only difference for colored t-shirts is that 100% black ink won't be removed. Instead, it will print with white ink underneath. Now I'll show you how to apply the DTF or DTG knockout. In the editor, I'll create a DTG separation for this Jurassic Park image. I've already made one, so I'll just demonstrate. You adjust the black knockout section, typically setting tolerance at 40% and chroma at 25%. After applying it, you can preview the knockout effect. To automate this, right-click the print mode and link the DTG preset. Once linked, you can print via hot folder, workflow, or manually. I'll submit this job to the RIP, and as you can see, the file is ripping. Inspecting the file, you can see the white layer and the screen-printed output, including some pixel choke. The hybrid DTF screening uses white dots with color over them, mimicking screen printing. The white layer and screening are fully automated. Now I'll switch to a white t-shirt workflow. Again, I'll use CMYK plus white, select the same resolution, and move forward. On a white t-shirt, the white ink serves as glue, so I'll clip it to 50% for ink savings. The shape will be used as the white layer, with a slight choke of -0.1 millimeters. The process is similar, but without the brightness step. The profile is built after 2 prints. In the case of a black t-shirt, the pre-clip is 100%, while for white, it's around 95%. The final profile is ready for use. In the editor, we see a different DTF layer for white t-shirts, where the white ink is rastered. The DTF separation handles color knockout, typically using an Adobe RGB value with a tolerance of 18%. The difference with this workflow is that the white layer is implicit, so you don't need to apply shape or any additional white layer manually. For instance, if I create a profile named Deadpool with no white layer added, it will automatically generate a shape white. I'll submit the job, and once ripped, the result shows a clean knockout with a 50% white layer for a white t-shirt. Finally, if you want to use your own white layer, you can override the shape white in the profile. This flexibility allows for detailed adjustments, such as applying transparency as a white method. That's PrintFactory's new DTF wizard in a nutshell.